Sleeper cells. Popping up everywhere. They're everywhere. They're like roaches. Well, here's my love, the cosmic truth, explaining about all of that.
The federal government's alerting law enforcement agencies Iran may be activating sleeper cells. The alert says the U.S. intercepted encrypted communications that may serve as an operational trigger for sleeper assets. ABC News contributor, former Homeland Security official Elizabeth Newman's here for more on that. Hi, Elizabeth. So you say officials are concerned Iran's proxy, Hezbollah, might have agents inside the U.S. So given that context, how concerning is this new alert, and how are law enforcement agencies monitoring for these potential threats?
Anytime we go to war overseas, there is a homeland threat component to it, especially a country like Iran does not have the capability to beat us militarily, so they rely on asymmetric means. So they will look to use cyber attacks, they will look to use proxies like Hezbollah, criminal agents to try to disrupt things here in the homeland. So I'm not surprised that we're seeing this bulletin. I'm a little concerned that it took a week for this to come out. I've talked to a number of state and local partners over the last week. Everybody knew that this is the likely scenario. We go to war with Iran, we should expect that their proxies are possibly being activated, and we all need to be on heightened alert.
The sleeper cells all across America are set up, ready to go. Obviously, you guys have been able to see that with all of the fires, explosions. We all need to be on point and stay on guard. With Iran now holding the ball in this world war, who's to say that they're not the ones that are going to activate what's going to happen here in America? These are the times, y'all. Stay alert.
Just in case y'all forgot, I just want to remind you that the United States have sleeper cells over here. I just want to remind you, so y'all be careful out there. And just in case you forgot what sleeper cells is, I'm finna remind you what sleeper cells is. Sleeper cells is people from other countries. Iran is one of them, to be exact. They got people over here that's living life like a regular life. But when they get the A-OK to pop off on the United States, they don't mind unaliving themselves and American citizens as well. That's what a sleeper cell is. So they just normal people walking around here, and we don't know who, when, and where they're going to pop off until they get to say so. But anywho, I wanted to remind you of that because you know we're going through this war with Iran. So y'all just be careful out there because them sleeper cells are out there. And you don't know if they the neighbor, you don't know if it's the gas station, you don't know nothing. So be careful, because yeah, we at war. Yeah, we at war, that's what, you know. But that's it, that's just all, that's all. I just want to remind y'all that them sleeper cells out there.
This is why it's so important to stay aware of your surroundings and know your area, or at least get familiar with the people around you. Because nowadays you can't trust no one in these times. Now here's a list of cities and states here in America sleeper cells are aiming to target at.
In Washington, D.C., all throughout New York City, and the entire state. So many that they say that they cannot identify the cities, just there are them everywhere in the state of New York. San Francisco, California. Santa Clara, California. Los Angeles, California. San Diego, California. Houston, Texas. Arlington, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Boca Raton, Florida. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Orlando, Florida. Tampa, Florida. Boston, Massachusetts. Plainfield, Illinois. Chicago, Illinois. Cleveland, Ohio. Laurel, Maryland. Potomac, Maryland. Herdon, Virginia. Springfield, Virginia. Raleigh, North Carolina. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Charlotte, North Carolina. Detroit, Michigan. Columbia, Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri. Denver, Colorado. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tucson, Arizona, and Seattle, Washington.
The U.S. just intercepted an encrypted message in which right now the federal government believes could be a trigger activator for sleeper agents outside the country of Iran, importantly, inside the United States. This is being reported by ABC News, in which they said it was released by a federal alert and that this mysterious transmission appeared shortly after Iran's supreme leader was taken out by U.S.-Israeli strikes inside of Iran. What makes this unusual is the way that this message was sent out there. According to the report here, it wasn't sent through the internet or a cell network. Instead, it was sent by encrypted radio transmissions that could only be unlocked from someone who has the key to unlock said message. Officials say that this is the kind of system commonly used in order for countries to communicate with whether it be operatives who are deep undercover or, in this case, potentially sleeper agents. Right now, though, investigators don't really know what the exact message says because it is encrypted, but the new international broadcast is sending some serious concerns inside the federal government trying to figure out what exactly is going on here. This aside, the US government states that there's no confirmed threat tied to what this message is, at least for the time being, but federal officials are saying to local law enforcement to keep an ear out for any communication that might be different. Of course, if this is confirmed to be a message out to sleeper agents, it then confirms a long-standing fear that there are sleeper agents inside of the United States or potentially in other countries.
With Iran having successfully bombed most of the U.S. military bases all across the Middle East, leaving the U.S. military ready to get penetrated any time, and this happening now, comment, like, and follow for more.
Let me add a little bit of my perspective in that, and a little bit of knowledge that I feel everybody already knows. Sleeper cells have been implanted, seeded, grounded for decades. They do this years before, ahead of time. So when the time comes, they get activated. MK control, mind control, in any way, shape, or form, because technology is connected right here, and they'll snap at the moment. They have been planted decades ago. They come as families, they are normal. They go to work. They live a life, just like anybody. They can come in and produce a city of nothing but sleeper cells. There are camps that are training them to do what? Seek and destroy. But that is what you see out there right now. They're fighting each other. They're angry. They're hurt. You know why? The higher ups, the bloodlines, they abandon them. So they're fighting each other. They're taking each other out. But I tell you one thing, that is not our business. We didn't create that. Royal bloodlines, the Crocs, the Drakes, they did that. For what? Control. Control. To enslave you, to fearmonger you, to make you think your pretty little government's going to save you. They're not. They don't care about you, especially if you're special. You're the code they want to erase. So now you know. I mean, look at their weapons. You actually think that's American made? Think again. No, it's not. It's not even from this surface. Stay away. Stay out of it. It's not your problem. Yes, I know you see what you see on your screen. Not everything is real. A lot of it is AI. A lot of it is videos that were produced years ago, bringing it to you as if it's right now. You know that media does not tell you the truth. They tell you what they want. Truth is censored. Truth is being caged in, boxed in, not letting out. The only truth we see is through people that we actually know, that we know are not AI, that's not producing AI to confuse you. And that's rare and far in between. Because a lot that you see, I don't care how consistent you find people, I don't care how you see people that you're following that are searching and being consistent. What makes you think that's real? They're being consistent in their own reality, not yours. We're all in different realities and timelines. You can't sit there and think that just because somebody's being consistent doesn't mean they're being real or they are real. Only deal with people that you know is real, that you know they get their resources not from the screen. Because we have the social media news right in here. You don't believe me? Then you better go and do your inner work, because that's where it's at.